Okay, so today I'm gonna cover the official Gen Z Fallers kit. If you don't have this kit and you're Gen Z, you're not an official Gen Z Faller. Alright, well, okay. Actually, this is the kit that I've been using, or we have been using, while we have been out here logging for the past 2 days. And I kind of want to show you what all is going on and show you the kit, and then maybe you can get some ideas for your own and stuff like that. So you'll have to tailor this according to your needs. So let's start off with the saw. So what's the saw of choice for logging out here where I live? Well, I like a big saw. So I have two chainsaws, or we have two chainsaws that we have been using. We have a 400C as our main one, and I'm running a 20-inch bar on it because we're cutting great big trees. And also I run a big bar anyway, just so I don't need to really crouch down and limb and stuff like that. You have a much better reach with a longer bar. Sure, it takes a little while to get used to it, but once you do, it's a lifesaver. Trust me on that one, it's a lifesaver. And then I got a smaller 271, which is also a great saw, which I've been using for, well, basically forever. And this has been the secondary saw of this logging project, or it's the secondary saw of the farm in general. And this one's also equipped with a 20-inch bar for the reasons I just mentioned. Fucking log grabbers, man. These things suck. They're always in the way. I'm gonna take a splitting maul and a metal wedge. There's been some rounds of firewood which are just too big to fit into the tractor, or too big to carry in general, and they take up a lot of space. So it's nice to have something to be able to split with. So with these two things, you can basically split anything. So yeah, that's nice. Moving on. Like I already mentioned, we have a log grabber. Personally, I fucking hate these. They come from hell. Literally, they're always in the way. They always get stuck on something. I hate them. I fucking hate these. But for some jobs, they're necessary. So that's why we have a log grabber right here. I don't even care if it breaks, to be honest. Fucking go ahead, out of my life. I'm gonna have 2 extra bars. Now, something that can happen is that you can get your saw stuck. Say a big tree sits back on your saw bar and you can't get it out. In a real critical situation, even wedges won't help you. And in that situation, having an extra bar so you can unbolt your power head, bolt on the new bar, and retrieve your old one out of the log is a very nice thing. So what I have here, I have an extra bar for my main saw, and then an extra bar for the 271. So yeah, got both of those going for me right there. For personal protective equipment, it's pretty simple. I'm gonna have a pair of chainsaw chaps, a helmet, and then gloves. Now, a lot of people like to look over PPE. Some people don't really, I don't know why people choose to just run without PPE. I don't know, does it make them feel cooler or something like that? But seriously, a helmet is really important. Chaps are probably the most important, but a helmet, I think, gets overlooked more than chainsaw chaps. And why a helmet is so important is because of what can happen is, if you're at the base of a tree and you're cutting it down, now this can happen with any tree, but especially with older trees, or then standing dead, or rotten trees, or whatever. What can happen is there can be something loose, like a branch or something, at the crown of that tree. And when you're cutting it down and you're at the base of the tree, the vibration of the saw can shake that thing loose and it can come at you. And you don't want that coming at you without a helmet. I mean, a helmet won't protect you 100% of the time. If it's a real big one, it is gonna break the helmet, but at least it will catch that first blow and most likely just leave you with some scars instead of you being dead. So yeah, that's why a helmet is essential when you're felling. Not so much if you're just bucking or cutting firewood, but essential when you're felling. I'm gonna have a pretty extensive toolkit slash repair kit. In here, basically what I'm gonna have is all kinds of stuff to repair my tools and repair my saws. So I'm not gonna get into it now, but basically what's in here is extra chains, tools to be able to bolt off anything on your saw, extra bar nuts, things of that nature, sharpening equipment and stuff like that. That's basically what's gonna be in there. I showed you this in a previous YouTube short, but this is my faller's belt. This is everything that I have when I'm going out falling. So basically what this is, what I have on this, hold on, let me first, it's a bit unwieldy, especially when you're not wearing it. It's good when you're wearing it, but it's unwieldy when you're not wearing it. So let me show you what I have here. So I got a chainsaw tool in this pouch, got an axe in this Grizzly Peak Enterprises aluminum sheath, got a tourniquet, and then I have a big wedge pack. Now normally I don't run this big wedge pack. Normally I run a smaller wedge pack, or if I'm just cutting down small trees where I don't really need wedges, I just put a wedge into my axe scabbard. But when I'm cutting down big trees, that's when I'll be running this big wedge pack with 3 big wedges. And the axe is for pounding in the wedges. So yeah, that's what I run as a tool belt. I'm gonna have my Dolmar, bar oil, gas, stuff like that. Much easier to have that instead of carrying 2 extra cans with you everywhere. Much better system. And then I'm gonna have my lunch bag slash personal stuff bag, I guess. And what I'm gonna have in here is, I'm gonna have my personal stuff. I have a pair of gloves in here, got my water bottle. Very important to stay hydrated. You need a good get a good water bottle when you're going out to the forest. This military water bottle, it's very nice. And then I normally grab coffee with me in a thermos can. Now I don't have food in here. If I'm going out and cutting the whole day, so say I'm doing like a 6-hour day or something like that, and I don't really feel like coming back to the house to get food, then I'll have food with me. But this time we don't really, both of the days were less than 4 hours long, and we ate before and after coming from the job site. This time I didn't pack any food, but normally I'll have some sandwiches with me, or I don't know, maybe some warm food even at times. But yeah, that's basically the bulk of it. I don't think, I may have missed out on some stuff, like I didn't talk about what's in my toolkit. I'll make a separate video on that in future. But yeah, that's basically the bulk of it. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face like a okay, I won't do that. Leave a like, and I'll see you all later. Guten Bye. That was in German, but still, bye.